Wow, I didn't know you guys were with me yet. I was busy doing some things on my phone. But before I can explain it, I got a couple of questions to ask you. Do you remember when we used to need two keys to operate our vehicles? We needed a key to unlock the door, and then we needed a key to start the ignition. And now we have, what is that thing called? A key fob. And you just get in and sit down, and it unlocks the door when you pull the handle, starts the car. Do you remember when we used to have to wait a week to see our favorite entertainer on Soul Train? Now we just go on YouTube and see whoever we want to see right away. Do you remember when you had to get in your car to drive 15 or 20 miles to place that favorite bet on your favorite team at the right time? Well, now, guess what? You can lose everything you own in the comfort of your home on your telephone. It's called online sports betting. You can literally lose everything that's important to you while you sit in your favorite pajamas online. Now, I don't want to get into the right or wrong of this. That's another conversation at another time. I want to get into the issues that can evolve out of an addiction that can ruin you through the convenience of sports betting online. I say this to you because 45, 47 years ago, I was addicted to gambling. And I lost thousands of dollars. Praise God, through the grace of God, I did not lose everything, but it wasn't because of me. It was because God saw fit to cause me to stop. But at least it was an effort for me to do it. I had to leave the house and go to the racetrack or wherever I did my betting. Now, sports betting, the convenience of your telephone, is ruining people's lives. I'm not going to get into the wrong or the right of it. Let's get into the logistical part in terms of your money floating away, losing families and losing jobs. Listen to these statistics. In Michigan, legalized gambling, online betting, became legal in 2019. Look at this stat in 2020 Super Bowl. 23 million people, American people, bet $4.3 billion on the Super Bowl. 23 million. And it's stated that 7.3 or 7.5 million of those bet online, the convenience of their telephone sitting in their living room. Now in 2023, listen to this, 50 million Americans bet on the Super Bowl and wagered $16 billion. Have you ever thought why they made it so convenient? Now you don't have to leave home, and you can wager anything. You can wager what color the Gatorade is that they'll throw on the winning coach. You can wager who takes the first shot. You can wager how many shots are made in a quarter. You can wager how many passes are thrown in a half. You can bet on anything with this online betting phenomenon. And people are losing their jobs, their families. They are losing all of their hard-earned money. They're in debt up to their neck, and they feel now, here's the addiction part, is that the only way that I can get out of this is to gamble, to win, to get even. Listen to me, former addicted gambler, all a gambler wants to do is get even. It's kind of like chasing the high as a crack addict. Just want to feel that one more time. But the truth of the matter is, you keep chasing it. Now here's what I found out in Michigan. This is interesting. You know how many counselors? They give you telephone numbers. If you feel that gambling has become an addiction, they give you telephone numbers. Do you know how many counselors there are in the state of Michigan? 63. 63 gambling counselors to talk to over the whole state. Some of the numbers are disconnected. Some of the numbers no longer exist. And it was stated that only 4,000 people have called in and admitted an addiction. Out of the millions who are gambling, 4,000. And they surmise that if it's only 1 out of 10, that means there's 36,000 who won't call at all. So we're being duped into believing that this convenience is for our betterment, and it's causing people to lose everything. Have you got caught up in this? Have you got caught up in this, I should say? Have you got caught up in this convenience because now you don't have to leave home? And all of these people that are losing their life savings, many of them are Christians who love God, but have gotten caught up in an addiction that's destroying families, destroying jobs, all over the convenience of betting online. This is not to help you. This will hurt you. Because the truth of the matter is, there are more hardworking people that are gambling away their money than billionaires or millionaires who simply do it for fun. It's not fun when you're losing your house, your family, and your reputation. Are you getting caught up in something like this? Because it's dangerous. I'm not getting into the right or wrong of it. I'm getting into the logistical fact that your money and families and reputations are floating away in the sunset because of online gambling. It's something you need to think about.